My name is Kibara. I'm a clinical nutritionist and a colon hydrotherapist. And I run an organization known as Kate's Organics Limited, where we package, distribute, and sell organic antioxidants, teas, juices, and honey. And these products are meant to improve your health. As a nutritionist, as a clinical nutritionist, what I deal with is managing your health at a clinical level, managing diseases at that clinical level. You know, if you have diabetes, if you have hypertension, if you have any challenges that is disease related, you need to eat healthy, you need to eat well. So as a clinical nutritionist, I come in and tell you what you need to reduce, what you need to add more of, and what you need to do to just maintain it or get rid of it. I'm also a colon hydrotherapist, like I've said. A lot of our lifestyles and the foods that we eat, we retain a lot of toxins in our bowels. Everything that we eat has no fiber, we don't drink enough water, we take sticky foods. You know, fiber, the roughage in our foods that comes from vegetables and fruits, and also from live foods like from the salads that you eat, that roughage acts as a broom. So it's switched, every time you eat something, it's supposed to be swept off your system. So if that does not happen, it retains in your system and that causes you to have problems. So constipation is one of the main, it's the leading cause of disease, leading cause of death. So colon hydrotherapy or colon irrigation is a process where you wash off those toxins using water and infusion of water so that you make your intestines healthy and clean, and you're able to absorb nutrients, and you're able to lose weight, you're able to keep healthy naturally. So that's what colon hydrotherapy is all about. Well, we are 7 in my family, 6 girls, 1 boy. I'm one of the girls. I grew up in a family that was happy. My mom and dad were fine. Unfortunately, we were all big. And by that time when I was growing up, being fat was fashion. I think for men to have those pot bellies, it was normal. It was like, oh, the bigger the belly, the more wealth you accumulated. So, but when I reached in primary school, I was fine. Honestly, I was okay with I was obese. So I've been obese as a teenager, from a child, adolescent, all the way. But when I got to high school, I was in a boarding school in Nairobi. And when you join Form 1, the monos are supposed to do some event to be welcomed by the other classmates or the other classes. So I chose to do fashion show. The rest, you can do any arts that you. So I got my bed sheets. They were very nice. My mom had bought for me purple with some flowers. So they're like traditional dances. So one was at the bottom, the other one was at the top. And as soon as I walked on the stage, everybody started shouting, "You're fat, you're fat, you look ugly, you're fat." I will never forget that day, because that's when I realized that my body size was not what I was meant to be. And it really, at that age when you're an adolescent, it just brings you down. I went into depression. The only thing that saved me in school is that I was bright. But during that time, the 4 years I was in high school, in the boarding school here in Nairobi, I just started Googling, how can I lose my weight? What can I do? We had swimming in my school, so I tried to swim. I tried to jog when they did their sports. By the time I finished, I was called to study law. Like I said, I really worked hard in school. And I went to study law, but that was not my passion. And I sat down with my parents and I told them, I just want to do something that connects to healthy living, healthy eating. Because by that time I was trying to research, how can I become smaller? How can I feel confident in myself, in my body? And what can I do to change that? So I studied law, but that was not what I wanted. So I started, the way you go, because I'd passed in high school, the way you go to the internet, at least we have that now. And I Googled and I found a university outside Kenya in the UK that sponsored me to do alternative medicine. It's naturopathy. So where you talk about diet and nutrition, you talk about clinical nutrition, what I'm talking about. You talk about alternative therapies like colon hydrotherapy, and they accepted me to be their student. So when I finished and I came back here, I thought, why can I not teach what I've learned? Because I'd seen so much. And my first clients were my family. My mom was big, my dad is fat, my siblings are all big. So I thought if I start with them, then I would see that I'm making some, head start to show that there's something that you can change. So that's where it all began. From me changing my perspective, and during this time, sorry, I forgot to mention, I lost weight. I lost so much weight. I became so skinny that people started assuming you're sick, you're doing all this. I was over 100 kilos and I lost up to 55 in my church. I used to sing in my church. So they had seen this fat girl singing, and then it's a skinny girl who is back singing. So the women ministry, women and chamas, they started asking me, please come and tell us what you've done. So I used to talk to 3 people, chama with 3 women, chama with 10 women. It went to women ministries. And through that, I started doing programs on radio, a Christian radio, where I would just talk and encourage people how to accept how you feel and how to lose your weight naturally. The thing here is not about being skinny. It's about being healthy and maintaining that health that you truly deserve. It's not being skinny, just maintaining that and carrying that out throughout your life. And so through that, I remember one time my pastor asked me, I went for, luckily God, I was invited to attend a conference in Germany where they wanted me to talk about diabetes in Kenya. So when I went for this conference in Germany, I'm talking about diabetes in Kenya, how you have young people like 20, 18 getting the type 2, not the one you're born with. And I thought when I was there, I realized there was a conference and an exhibition. People were showcasing what they produce, what they do. And I thought the Kenyan stand had nothing. There was nothing. We just had flyers come. And for me, I had a service. So when I came back, I told myself I could make a product that could supplement or work hand in hand. The way you drink tea, you can take a herbal tea, or an antioxidant drink that will also increase your health, improve your health. If it is fat metabolism, you are trying to lose weight, you should do it naturally. It's not a matter of dieting or getting pills. So I came back and decided to start Kids Organics. But then one time my pastor asked me, and I thank this pastor because I think he's the one who opened my mind more than I thought. He told me that his dad was in Nyanza, Kisumu, and he was sick, or he needed my aloe vera. And I was only supplying to chamas and the women I met. So I thought, oh my God, what should I do? So then it clicked. I went to the major supermarkets that were there that time, showed them the list of products, the prices, should we supply to you? And luckily, and I thank God, they all said yes. So when I put them in the supermarkets, they were able to get to the other branches. So my pastor's dad was able to buy from a supermarket near him. And then I continued like that. And throughout, I do a lot of corporate trainings on healthy living and healthy eating, just for management and maintaining. It's not all about dieting. How you just, like yesterday I was somewhere and a lady said that she's been walking with her friend, and her friend has lost weight, she hasn't. And when I walked where she was having 2 sausages and fries. I told her it's because of what you're eating. Maybe your friend is doing better. So it's a way, and I told her if you increase more salads, more protein, less carbohydrates, maybe you're going to lose weight. So what I do is to manage your life by eating healthy, not starving. You're eating, but you're reducing your calorie levels and you're eating well. So we got to all the supermarkets, and through hard work and through God, I've been able to maintain Kids Organics for a couple of years. And then recently, in the last 2 years, the demand for the export market became so big. Outside Kenya, if you go, especially Europe that I deal with, they actually need to eat. You know, they're the ones who search so much for organic, natural food. And over here we ignore, yet we are the ones who are, you know, we are the ones producing them. So I was able to start an organization, a branch of Kids Organics in Austria, to deal with my clients in that European market. We just send the raw herbs and then they package, distribute and sell. But I would say the bottom line is for maintaining health and making you keep healthy. My purpose is to have a community that is healthy, a community that is able to realize what is going around them. Like I was talking about when I was fat, I did not think about it. But when you look at life today, there's a lot of lifestyle diseases. Cancer is on the increase. We are going through challenges that we do not even know how to overcome them. So my purpose is, if I would be able to educate, if I would be able to teach, if I would be able to change my community and the world at large, then that will fulfill something in me, because it started with me, and at the end of the day, it will get somewhere. And my purpose, I think, is to, I would like Kids Organics to be the flagship of organic products in Africa and in the world. Kids Organics, I forgot to mention, we package naturally packaged products, organic products with no additives. The way you grow them is the way you find on the packaging. And we need to go back to nature. And we've seen with science, we've seen with our lifestyles today, we need to go back to nature. So I would like Kids Organics to be the flagship of natural organic products in the world today. The challenges I faced was, I'll start from the beginning. I had this big, great idea. I wanted to pack all these products. I wanted to, you know, that vision that you've seen and you want to start with. But I had no money. I had no source of, I had no capital. I had nobody to help me. So I went to my bank and I tried talking to them. They said no. I talked to a couple of people and they were asking me, moringa, you know, what is moringa? Do you think anybody would buy moringa? And it's a superfood. In fact, it's one of my best-selling products today. So everybody thought that my vision or what I was saying was not something that could be actualized. But anyway, I started small. I started in my kitchen. I remember packing the products. I went to a packaging company, did printing for the packets, and then called my sister to help me package. And I used to do it on my own. And then I would have people who'd call me, you know, from the talks that I talked about, from the churches, from the women ministries, from the chamas. They would call me and, oh, we need 1 green tea. So I would do those supplies on green tea. I go to Jubilee House, one building, take 2 green teas. Until now, through those small bits of things, it became a business. And one of the biggest supermarkets in Kenya today is one that really helped me jumpstart. My first amazing highlight was when we had an exhibition, and some prominent Kenyans had to come and, you know, walk along the exhibition. I took them 2 minutes in my stand. I'm talking about my products, and my photo was in the media. That really made me feel, wow, my photo is with this guy and I have all these products, you know. But I would say my ultimate highlight was when I won an award. That was a couple of years after I started Kids Organics. So I get this email that you've been nominated, an email from South Africa, by the way. You've been nominated, your products are this and this. So I reply to these people and I tell them, I had a Nigerian friend who told me, if you get a scam mail, you write Ole 419. So I told the guys Ole 419 because I thought it was a scam. So they call, I disconnect. They send more emails and I tell them, stop scamming me. Because I never thought somebody outside Kenya would have seen anyway. So eventually it was an Kenyan award for a company as an SME, a company that grew on its own and has become a brand. So when the award ceremony was in Westlands, I didn't even want to attend, but I just went because they convinced me it was a real thing. When I won that award, that's when I felt something in my heart, that I had touched people, I had touched the community. And the award is not all about money, not how much you make. It was the impact that you make in the community. I work with farmers across East Africa. My most farmers are in Uganda, about 20,000. I have farmers in Uganda, Uganda about 20,000, Tanzania about 10,000. The least farmers are in Kenya. I don't know why we have such little organic farmers here. And the impact that had trickled to them through our business and the selling of the products is the one that made me get that award. And that really touched me because I never thought anybody saw that. And for someone so far to see, that has been a highlight. Another highlight was, I would say top 40 under 40. When I was nominated, I was not even in the country. So they Googled and saw what I was doing. Another highlight this year, we've just won the Kenya Beverage Excellence Awards. We've won 5 awards. And these awards are for the beverages that are most preferred for consumers in Kenya. So we are privileged to get the Green Tea Award. And Kate's Organic Green Tea has been preferred for a long time. You know, these days people want to eat organic, nothing with chemicals. And green tea is best known for its fat metabolism. It's also good for the heart and so many other health benefits. We also won the best antioxidant drink, which is our aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice is a natural antioxidant. It just helps you boost your immunity. It has over 200 nutrients, so that was really excellent, and I'm glad that we won this. We also won a health drink award, whereby we have the Kate's Organics Everyday Detox Tea. We are eating toxins every day. Even right now, the air we breathe still has toxins. So you have to cleanse your system. You have to activate your detox engine, which is your lungs. So your kidneys and your lungs. So we have the Everyday Detox Tea that helps with that. We also won another award that was a category for the entire organization that talks about the best herbal infusions. We have a lot of herbal infusions on the shelf. Most of them are chemical based, so just flavors and colors. But ours are natural based. If it is chamomile flavor, it is chamomile itself. It's the flower itself that we've put in. So we thank God that we are able to really get all these awards. It's not about getting the awards. It really feels good that you have touched someone out there and your story is still going on to help the community and to enable people to live more healthy. I believe success is being content with yourself. Success is being happy. And success is not all about money. You can have all the money, but there's no success. I believe success is when you accomplish your purpose, when you drive your goals, when you get to where you wanted to be. That's when you feel you've had success. But bottom line is, for me, you never feel like you've reached that success. Even as of today, I still go back to the farms. I still look at the community I work around with, and you still feel you need to do something new. So sometimes we buy bicycles for them. Sometimes you do boreholes for the farmers, but you still feel there's something that you need to do. But success is not money-oriented like we feel. It is that satisfaction that you have done something that impacts a life. See, I wish I was told that having a product on the shelf is not as easy as it looks. Because initially I thought you just get a label, put the produce in, package, go to the supermarket, put it on the shelf. It does not work like that. I think the best teacher is you. You learn as you go. So the daily interactions with what I do has taught me so much, and I've grown above it. I would tell you I would be a marketing teacher today. Only that. I don't have that. But yeah, I think you need to be aware of what you're getting into. you need to have researched. For me, I was only researching health products, health benefits, living healthy, eating healthy, not the marketing, branding, and the other aspect. But I was able to like get the two together, but it took a while. So research enough first. My advice is that you need to be determined, you need to be focused, and you need to stay strong. It's not easy at the beginning, the first 6 months, the first 1 year. It's not as easy as it looks on paper. So that determination and the focus and the drive you have in yourself is what drives you. And it's not all about money. You start with what you have. Even if you have, right now in your house, you have like, you want to sell solar systems and you only have 2. Start with those 2, they'll go to 4, they'll go to 6. But there's always a way where the willpower is strong. Kate's Organics products are available locally in most major outlets, the leading supermarkets, you can find them. We're also in health shops, we're in restaurants, we're in hotels. So I think wherever you are, you'd be able to get some of the produce, yes. So you can find us on Facebook, Kate's Organics. You can find us on Twitter, Kate's Organics, on IG, Instagram. You can also find me, Kate Kibara, on Facebook. You can Twitter, IG, and any social media platform, you'll find us.